You ever had the feeling someone's watching you? Like no matter how much you try to shake it off, it's just there? This happened to me last winter, and I still can't explain it. It was a weeknight, late, probably around 1 a.m. Snow was falling, quiet and steady, and I was home alone. The power had gone out because of the storm, so I lit a few candles and settled on the couch with my blanket, scrolling through my phone. Just waiting for the lights to come back. Then I heard it. Tap! Tap! It was soft but clear, like something tapping against glass. I froze for a second, staring at my living room window. The snow outside was thick, but no way someone would be out there, right? I ignored it. Maybe it was just ice falling. A minute passed. Then, tap, tap, tap. It was louder this time. Definitely deliberate. I turned my head toward the window, my heart picking up speed. My living room curtains were drawn, but I swear I could feel something, or someone, on the other side. I told myself to stop being paranoid, but I got up anyway, real slow, and grabbed my phone. The flashlight barely cut through the dark as I inched closer to the window. I reached for the curtain, and as soon as my fingers touched it, scrap! The sound made me jump back, like nails, long and sharp, dragging down the glass. My hand was shaking, but I pulled the curtain open. Nothing. Just snow falling outside. I stared at the empty street for a long time, trying to convince myself it was just the wind, maybe a branch or something. But as I turned to go back to the couch, I caught it, out of the corner of my eye. A face, pressed against the far corner of the glass, pale and blurred by the frost. The eyes were wide, unblinking, staring straight at me. I stumbled back, knocking over one of the candles. My phone slipped out of my hand and hit the floor with a dull thud. When I looked up again, the face was gone. I ran to the front door to check the locks, still bolted. Then I grabbed a kitchen knife, because what else was I supposed to do? I stayed by the door, staring at the window, waiting for something to happen. And then it did. Thud! Thud! The sound came from the back of the house this time, like something heavy slamming against the back door. I clutched the knife tighter, my whole body trembling. I wanted to call someone, but my phone was still on the floor by the couch. Thud! Thud! It was getting louder, closer. I finally worked up the courage to peek around the corner into the kitchen. The back door was shaking, rattling in its frame. And then, just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. For a moment, everything was still, quiet. The only sound was my breathing. And then I heard it, right by my ear. Let me in. I don't remember much after that. I must have blacked out because when I woke up, it was morning. The power was back, the house was warm, and everything looked normal. But there in the frost on the living room window were finger streaks, long, thin streaks. I moved out a week later. Never went back.